What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and we are back for the finals of the 2025 Tampa Pro. I know it's begun. I'm a little late, but I need to download these videos courtesy of Gilco Production because I was showing them, they were lagging, showing lower quality, not showing Gilco up for being the tremendous videographer that he is. It's between this guy here, Quinton Eriya, and Jordan Hutchinson. They're both on stage right now as we speak, posing down in a top 2 pose down for the victory of the Tampa Pro. This show has been crazy. It's a crazy stacked lineup, and it comes down to 2 of the younger guys, Quinton Eriya, who you're seeing on screen right now, and Jordan Hutchinson, who they've both made great improvements. Jordan Hutchinson working with Chris Tuttle of IFBB AMA, and you've got Quinton Eriya, who's coaching himself in this show, which is great to see as well. I've got to be honest. Like, I love seeing guys coach themselves. So that's Quinton Eriya. Now let's have a look at Jordan Hutchinson as well. You might get a blast of music for 1 second, so I apologize for that if that is to occur. And it has. Let's stop that. There's Jordan Hutchinson. They're battling right now, so let me go and watch these poses. So they're about to hit a back lat spread. Jordan looks crisp when he pulls back into that. Quinton's come back just as conditioned, if not more. Probably the nerves are out a little bit. This is a battle, this one. And it's an important one too, because whoever wins it goes to the Olympia. So it's sort of important. Ab and thigh, Quinton wins it easy. Most muscular, I have Quinton narrowly. At least right now. I had him. Okay, so that's it for those 2 guys. So Quinton's got to be happy. Jordan's got to be happy. These guys are going to place ahead of a ton of guys in this lineup that are ridiculously good. Oh, I see your comments coming through. 3 Ryan says, yo, what happened with Justin Shier? Justin, frankly, for Justin Shier, he's just not quite developed enough in some areas on his physique. Like when you see him standing from the back before flexing, you see the glutes and hammies look just a little bit slight in this lineup. But when he hits his pose, his muscle pops off, you know? So let's play Quinton back there again as well. Whoa. There we go. There's Quinton Eriya. That's a man that could be winning this show and qualifying for 2025 Olympia. They're going to give these guys a second. Then they'll meet the non-top 10 finishers, and then they're going to have the posing routines for the top 10 guys. So I get a bit more of a look. So yeah, we'll see if there's any guys surprisingly that don't make the top 10. Three Ryan, or is it Brian? Says show is stacked, man. Justin's coming slightly off, and his back is still lacking. All right, just finished to see the prejudging live. I was training legs and just following sprinkles of live. He looks better. Honestly, I think it's clear between Jewett and Quinton. Honestly, think it's closer between Jewett and Quinton than Jordan. I had Jewett closer to Jordan. Quinton just feels a bit too stringy compared to Jon, in my opinion. The thing I'll say about Jon Jewett is the midsection wasn't perfect in this contest. So that's what Quinton has over second and third, like Jon, or even second and fourth, or whatever it is, between Jordan Hutchinson and Jon Jewett. I think that Quinton has the midsection. Then you got Joe Palacios as well, who has the wider hip structure in general, but phenomenal shots like the back double. Palacios looks crazy. But let me bring up, see if we've downloaded any more of these videos. Oh, I do have a few more of these downloaded. So let me show you guys a few more of these HD videos courtesy of Gilco Production. Shout out Gilco. Share video file. I'll try to stop that audio blasting your ears out. I'm waking. There's Jon De La Rosa, a guy who I predicted to win. Maybe came in a little bit too small here. Just came in a little bit over conditioned, which sounds silly, but in a physique like his, he needs to come in, you know, popping to have that proper conditioning. So these are the guys that didn't make the top 10. So we've got Brandon Alexander. I think I said this guy's name's Bridger Polish. Feature a few of you guys' comments as well. Silverio says Quinton win. Quinton's back is wide from Stuart Love, and Ockesvin says Quinton back double bicep amazing. Quinton needs some detail on some back poses to me. Yeah, I agree. Your name is Gaetano Vaccaro. I thought Jonathan was going to win too. Yeah, so I'm not the only one. Show lined up perfect for Aussies to watch. Are you Aussie? Like myself. I don't know if it's set up perfect for Aussies to watch. It's still early enough. Jon De La Rosa is the first posing routine, so we'll play him here while he does his posing routine. And actually, while that happens, I'm going to download in the background maybe some of these other ones. Patrick Moore, Bruno Santos, they'll be in the top 10 for sure. I'll get their routines while we wait. Jon De La Rosa is on the stream right now. Yeah, I don't think this is Jon's best. He's not filled out and popping as much as I've seen him in the past. And it's a risk that they took. Maybe just didn't quite pay off. And it's not like Jon looks bad. It's just that it's a tough lineup as well. So Jon's probably going to fall into that 5th place by the call-outs, I'd say. Somewhere around 5th to 6th, which is going to be hard for a guy like Jon to swallow. And considering he was coming in as probably the favourite, one of the favourites, when you're placing like 12th in the Olympia and you're placing 5th or 6th in smaller shows, it's like, oh, where did that go wrong, you know? Don't tell me I just downloaded that twice. Oops. Nearly. Shout out to Gilco Production for these videos as well. Just going to go back to the start. Jon De La Rosa still on stage now at the Tampa Pro. Vaccaro. Yes. Yeah, get up early, I guess. Bruno has one of those physiques I just don't particularly enjoy. Always places higher than I expect. I know what you're saying. I think there's a lot of thickness there on that physique. Yeah, Niall Darwin did look crazy. Very good in Classic. Ooh. She's called him Quinton Eriya. So Quinton's on stage right now, so I'll play his posing routine. And Quinton is looking good. Yeah, Quinton is looking the goods in this show. Like the stream as well if you can, if you have not as yet. We've only got 62 in here at the moment. I think because I joined a little late. But yeah, Quinton's looking damn good. See if that last one downloaded too. Got Patrick Moore downloaded. Let me get a little Bruno Santos. I'm trying to think what order they come out in. I can't even remember now. So yeah, we're going through the posing routines right now. If you are just joining live, Quinton Eriya, who you're seeing on the screen, is on stage right now. Brian or Threan says Victor Martinez-esque physique. Are you talking about Quinton? Jordan Hutchinson coming out on stage now as we speak. Let me put his video up as well. That is working out perfectly. There we go. So Jordan Hutchinson is on stage doing his posing routine right now. It looks very good. There's no real change. Maybe he's a little bit better than he was earlier. Oh, we have Mark's Max Muscle in the chat. Great YouTube channel. Go check him out. Hello, everyone. Mark here from Mark's Max Muscle. And what did you say? I didn't even pay attention to what you said. Here's one big Canadian... Canadian? Kangian? Buckingham Palace. He's one big man. Oh yeah, heard that dude was 300 pounds. No? Are you talking about... Who? Which guy are we talking about? Ah, did you say John was small earlier? Jordan looked amazing, but Quint's shape is phenomenal. From Dankovia Anderson. Dude, is that... what's your nickname in bodybuilding? My God, why am I having a mind blank on what your name is, man? Your nickname. You're a classic physique pro. Is that correct? Do you think Quinton used Synthol? You know what? If Quinton did, I think he's used it real well. So, but Black Panther, thank you, Cody Masato. Black Panther. Yes, it's the Black Panther. Thank you. What's up, my man? Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. You've been around for years, bro. Sick physique, awesome posing. Jordan Hutchinson is just wrapping up being on stage right now. John Jewett is coming out on stage. I don't believe there was video of John Jewett in the traditional Gilco production style here. So no, there's no John Jewett there. I will look for some photos in the meantime. So John Jewett currently on stage for his posing routine. Yeah, that's right. Not a lot of changes from prejudging to finals. Not a lot of time for changes from prejudging to finals. But also easy to hold the look if you nailed it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. True bodybuilding fan. Bodybuilding fan and a pro. It's cool as hell. Do you think Nick Walker will win the Mr. O? He can. He can, as much as I don't think he will, if I had to predict, which, you know, there's so many good guys. He's not a Mr. Olympia previously, you know, all these things. But can he? Yes. There's no John Jewett back picks on NPC. You know what? He just hit some back poses too. I could have screen captured one. Oh, now he's off stage. I can't even go back 10 seconds, I don't think. Patrick Moore's coming out on stage now. Let me quickly download his video. We've already got that one. Let me check. I'll put Patrick Moore up. If I have not as yet. I do have Patrick Moore's video. Let me pop that up, courtesy of Gilco Productions, best in the biz. Let me just figure out where my screen is here to share it. And that would be helpful. You're going to get a blast of sound once again. I apologize. Video file. So I'll show you guys Patrick Moore. So you're going to get a blast of music again. There we go. That's Patrick Moore from earlier at prejudging. He's on stage right now at finals. Patrick Moore just lacks that little bit of conditioning, like the glutes, a few areas where you're like, no, that's not it. In terms of conditioning that he needs to place high here, at least anyway. No close-up ones. Just some in the lineup of John Jewett hitting his back poses. Interesting. Mark, let us know what your next comparison is too. Compared to Quinton, Hutchinson has an ugly midsection. I think a lot of people do compared to Quinton, and I know what you mean. The midsection has that bit of a pop to it, which we're seeing more lately too on a few guys. Which is something I hate to point out, but obviously the midsection is a central point of the physique. Loho, I want to nominate Xavier for the Nobel Peace Prize. When you said GRTZ, Trump and Milosachev. Took Jewett too many big steps to leave. We've got Bruno Santos on stage right now, by the way. I think I might have his video downloaded courtesy of Gilco Productions. The GOAT. I do. Let me share it. You're going to get that blast of sound again. There's nothing I can do about that. I apologize. Video file. So Bruno, the big jaw. The big jaw, I shouldn't say that. That's awful. The biggest jaw in bodybuilding. Oh, come on, I need to stop that music. I'll get a copyright strike on me. Mark Max Muscle says that effing Dylan cancelled on us on Tuesday. I still can't believe that. I was trying to do that in a Mark Max Muscle voice. It didn't work too well. But nerve. Justin could be 9th to 10th. By the call-outs, I'd say he probably is. Justin Shier, that is too. All the J's are confusing me. Maybe 500 Master on or 5IU. What's that for? Christoph goal. Quint Beastwood versus Paul Dillette, working on that now. Oh, I like it. I like that comparison very much. But Mark's Max Muscle, Project Bodybuilding's low-key jealous of your new haircut. Oh, yeah, the new haircut. I very much like Mark's new haircut. I heard Bruno was into some greasy stuff. Yeah, who knows? Bruno looking like he's got a BBL. He's Brazilian, so Bruno's bought a solid package too. Someone just goes, Emir is so bad. He's not bad. But yes. Bruno's got different coloured trunks. He had the green this morning, but he's just got black tonight. See, I'd wear something like black to prejudging. And then green at finals. The MC just said he had a pose down going with Derek in that one, so I didn't watch much of Bruno's routine then. I was looking at your comments. I wish I watched it though. My impressions always catch you off guard. Crohn's lifter. Good. That's how we like it. Come for the coverage, stay from your impressions. Thank you. We've got Emir Omeragic coming out on stage now. Let me see if I've got that video. Let me see. I don't know if there is one of them here. There is not. Yun Pin Long was a good one. Well, he is a good one, rather. Not was a good one in past tense. He was good. Yeah, Emir Omeragic really brought conditioning. He's got a lot of mass. I'm wondering if he maybe should have been pushed up and compared with some of these top guys a little bit more. Maybe should he have been compared more with John Jewett? What do you guys think? Just getting this video here of Yun Long Pin. So I apologize, guys. Let me at least play something for you. Well, we have Emir Omeragic on stage. Mark Smacks Muscle says, I bet Bruno could eat a whole pumpkin pie with those big jowls. Commenting for Viago. Thank you. I appreciate this stuff. I appreciate you guys commenting, liking, even just watching, but Joseph Palacios is coming on stage now. Where's this Joseph? No, that's not Joseph Palacios. What am I doing? Let me find Joseph Palacios. Sorry, I'm just going to take 1 second here. All right, here's Joseph Palacios's routine. I've got to pause that sound again. There we go. That's Palacios. Palacios is on stage right now. Lionel no-showed. Any word as to why? No, we don't have that. Beef Stew's coach is, what's his name? Blue Taylor. Blue Taylor. And blue is spelled B-L-E-U or something. Joe has a freaking wide back. A crazy back. The back double is insane. Insane. He's hitting it on the screen right now, I believe. Big lat spread too. Side shots are pretty crazy. Look at that back. When he hits that, it's a little awkward when he hits that side sort of ab pose, but yeah, really impressive from Palacios. Joe's waist was a little bit smaller, he'd be insane. I'd say his chest was, yeah. Oh my God, he's hitting that most muscular at the exact same time on stage. That was crazy. He was just hitting this crab most muscular at the identical time he's doing it in his routine. Posing to some Creed too. Arms wide open. Shout out to Joe Palacios. He's really reminds you of Art Atwood. He reminds me of Art Atwood a bit too. But better shape, I'd say, to be honest. I'd say better than Art Atwood. I don't know. Do you? Well, actually, that sounds harsh. Mark, let me know. Do you think this guy is better than Art Atwood overall? Quinton is lacking a little back thickness, but crushes everywhere else. Yeah. What an easy win for Quint. Didn't see that. Didn't really see that coming. Mark's Max Muscle. Art Atwood had those boob shaped pecs like Phil, so not like Art Atwood in my opinion. So Marks Max Muscle says he thinks that Joseph Palacios is better than Art Atwood. Better structure than Art. Art had narrow pecs, someone saying. Jordan won this to you hands down. That's for JMC. Yun Long Pin is on stage now. He has some wild music that's infiltrating my brain. I've got a video of Yun Long Pin. Probably going to get some crazy music for about 4 seconds here. I apologize. There we go. There's Yun Long Pin, who we're seeing on stage right now. Crazy impressive structure and shape. Like, out of this world sort of stuff from Yun Long Pin. Yun Long Pin. We've got our final competitor about to come out. Stuart Sutherland is coming out on stage as we speak. I don't believe there's a video for Stuart, unfortunately. So I apologize, Stuart. Just realized I didn't even turn monetization on this video at all. Completely forgot. I think Stuart would be disappointed with this placing. Like, I know he, because I thought he could have placed really high as well. The midsection's just a little bit messy to me. He needs to focus on those like vacuums and things like that. Can come in a little bit more crisp in some areas, and I think that he can really do some things. So I hope Stu doesn't get like discouraged by this or anything like that. But let me know what you think of Stu Sutherland. I don't have him on the screen right now. I do apologize. Just let me make sure there's no... I want to show Stu. Sorry, I'm just fixing some stuff here on the back end. Just opening this up so I can ask questions of you guys. I'm going to set up a poll right now on who you guys have winning. Pause that so it doesn't slow things down too much. All right, let's start a poll. So we're about to have our results coming up very, very soon, by the way. Who do you have winning? Quinton. Whoa, my sound has fallen out. Stu may be overdieted, someone said. So they said we've got a very special presentation. So we're going to have to wait for that, and then we're going to get results that they said. Marks Max Muscle just sent me a photo. I don't know if I should mention it or not. Oops, I just started calling Marks Max Muscle. I apologize, Mark. That came up as a missed call. I do apologize. I didn't mean to do that. Joe's more peeled than Art Atwood. Definitely. Sent me a relats bread and definitely more peeled. Just casually calling Marks Max Muscle. You know what? I should send Marks Max Muscle the link in case you want to jump in. I'm going to do it. I'm going to invite Marks Max Muscle while they have this on. Hopefully I don't get any lag. Mark might be busy though, but let's invite him. StreamYard's looking different right now, so I've got to figure out how to do this. How do I, there we go. Copy. Let's send this to Mark of Marks Max Muscle. IG. This is just if you want to join, Mark. Feel free. If not, I understand. Dylan sent me something too, apparently. From Project Bodybuilding. Where's Dylan? He's sending me some intense messages. Not intense messages, actually. That sounds weird. He's sending me some messages related to something intense. Not even really. What are you guys saying? X shape over H shape, Battle for the Olympia. Ping overlooked. Now, I will say there's a reason as to why I think he was overlooked. The reason... Oh, sorry, we're showing an ad for this competition. It's like, hi, my name is this. And I'm like, what is happening? Ping could be winning shows, in your opinion. The problem with Ping winning shows is in certain areas you see how he has areas missing on his physique just that little bit. So you can sort of understand a little bit more when you see it playing out in motion in actual video and things like that. You can see the difference. There's Jordan Hutchinson. Shout out to Gilco Productions for these videos as well. Yeah, saying you're too biased towards shape and things like that. He said you're too biased but towards shape too. Muscle Machine. Is that Kevin Lavroni? I'm just going to add some of these videos and play them as things happen. I'm going to put Palacios back up, actually. People were a big fan of Palacios, and for good reason. Dude made crazy improvements. I think Ping, or Pin, whatever his last name is, I think he's a little bit too small. He looks great in the poses where I'm like, oh my God, this guy is crazy. But you do notice it. You do notice it a little bit in movement. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of his physique. Huge fan. This is Joseph Palacios, if you are just joining. Craziest back in the lineup, 100%. So yeah, they're getting some sort of award or partnership or mentorship or something like that to this young kid. So good work, good cause. Put Patrick Moore up on the screen. Okay, I think we're about to have the results of the Open. I think we're about to have them. Oh, maybe not. There's a guy giving some words at the moment. Carnell Moore. Okay, so they're still doing this thing. This Palacios guy is a beast. Needs a bit more oil on and bring up the arms. And dude will break some hearts. Yeah, I can see that. I'm a bit late now, but how did Beef Stew look? Stew looked good, but just missing a little bit in conditioning, and the midsection was just a little bit not tight enough, I'd say. So the JMC says Palacios impressed me. Someone says Stu looked his worst ever. I don't think it was his worst ever, but I don't think it was his best. I think that there was a show last year, the year before, where he just sort of missed it. I don't know if it was one of the Canadian shows where he just wasn't his best, but so I don't know if it was his worst ever, but I think Stu will bounce back. I think he's got the potential to bounce back, that's for sure. I hope he doesn't get disheartened. I mean, he's going to beat some good bodybuilders like Justin Shier, and everyone says, oh, it's a bust, but Bruno Santos just beat Nathan Diaz. It just goes to show that he's not in the top 4 here. It goes to show how close these shows are. They are very close. And sometimes it comes down to the judges and what the judges want that day and which judges are judging, really. Quinton win moves bodybuilding in the right direction. Yeah, 100%. I'm just going to do is jack it up a little bit. It's a little chilly in here right now. Turn that up a little. Oops. Bruno Santos on the screen right now. Switch that up. Do we have Joseph Palacios a second ago? I think we did. Yun Long Ping. Got a bat sneeze. Oh my god. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Do you realize YouTube's open and they just post? Do you realize YouTube's open and they just post workout or diet? I can have fun playing cards, driving, talking, listening to music, play with kids, running, biking, swimming, be kind, sold a car, wait. What are you talking about? What's happening? Oh, we've got a super chat from Australia too. Shout out to Aloe Black 88. Thanks for what you do, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated, Aloe Black. Cool 15. Thank you so much. Pink sort of reminds me of Sami El Haddad. He does a little bit, for sure. Absolutely. Yun Long Ping. Oh. Not sure why you can see me. Oh, there's Mark. We have Mark here. What's up, Mark?
Oh, you can see me. I've been here.
I can see you now. How long have you been in there for? Because it pops up at the bottom of the screen, but there's like, I've got like 1, 2, 3. I've got like 10 things open across the bottom. So you come up as one of these like bodybuilders posing.
I messaged you and I said, I'm there and I can kind of see myself in the corner.
Yeah. I just saw you there and I was like, when I saw that message, I was like, there you are. What's happening, Mark? Mark, and everyone who doesn't know Mark as well, he has a channel called Mark's Max Muscle. I'm sure you do obviously know him. He does all the comparisons. Like, how many have you done to date?
3,800.
Is it really 3,800?
Comparisons? Probably close to 3,000.
Oh, that's crazy.
I do a decent amount of different types of videos too.
Yeah, I've noticed actually as well. And I enjoy those videos sometimes more, because I feel like sometimes I know the packages of what I'm going to see or whatever, even though it is still interesting. You've done a few different ones lately, like the guess the different body parts and whatnot. And I enjoy those.
They didn't do too well.
I know, but I wasn't as good as I thought. Like, if you think and you're like, oh, that's this guy, and then you see it come up, and you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, the second one was a lot easier.
Yeah, it was, but I still got some wrong that were like, oh, that's bad. But I did do a lot better. But Mark, what do you think of this show? What do you think of Quinton?
He's full. I knew he was going to be full.
He looked so much better in the lineup.
There's a fine line, right? If he wants to get those abs a little bit more etched out, glutes a little bit more dug out, he's going to lose all that full size.
Yeah. I wonder if it's just more years and then just the more he preps, the more he's able to just retain that muscle as well, because it sort of happened like that for Samson. Because I remember Samson early years, he was like, I felt bad, but I'm like, oh, he's got to, he's going to push it down harder, but I knew he's going to come in flat. And that same positioning on stage was like, he'd vary from like 3rd to 6th. And it was just based on if he was like a little bit flatter, a little bit fuller, like all that sort of stuff. I feel like Quinton's sort of there a little bit, but maybe he's a little bit past that now because he's going to win a pro show. So do you see Quinton sort of on the same trajectory as Samson was a few years back?
Less of a contender. I think there was a group of them. You had Samson, Rafael, even Regan Grimes. Those guys were all vying for a spot. Like even Nathan Diaz was involved in that. Like they were going back and forth, and he could leapfrog all those guys realistically.
No, you could for sure. Do you think that Jordan Hutchinson has any chance in this show?
I just don't think they're going to pick him. His
Yeah, I don't think so
midsection
either.
is definitely not improved. It was the
Yeah.
Texas, right, that he was in?
Yep. Yeah, he did Texas last year. He did another show, I think. Was it just
He did,
Texas
did he
or?
not? Did he do another
Yeah,
show and he wasn't as good?
I think so. I think he did two. I'm pretty sure. I'm getting a little bit confused because it was he and Nate
Epler?
Epler.
Epler, yeah.
Yeah. And
They
they
were
both
both.
have like sort of similar level physiques, at least last year. So I got got a little confused there, I think, between who did
Yeah,
which show.
his back could be a little fuller. And Quint actually has some decent back development.
Yeah, it's funny. Like Quint, did his size surprise you on stage a little bit? Because Quint looked bigger than I thought, standing next to like Jordan and all these other guys. I thought he
Oh,
was going to look a little bit more thin.
he's 10, 15 pounds bigger, heavier. And
Yeah,
that'd be a lot on bodybuilding, on the bodybuilding stage. But I think he
yeah,
was over depleted last time.
yeah. I agree. Yeah. Well, Quint even said that, and then we saw him bounce back because he did the New York, and he was
And then
definitely depleted.
he did the Toronto after that, and he was a little better.
Yeah, but
Like
sometimes you
Toronto.
can't lose, like, get back all that fullness. You can only get back at least a little bit, and he sort of got it back, but then wasn't quite as crisp. But yeah, he looked way better in Toronto.
Still lost.
Yeah, who did he beat John Jewett at that show?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is one of those things I was like thinking at this show. I'm like, that's going to be tough, and he's like convincingly beat John Jewett.
Jewett's
John's
midsection
midsection.
was a little off.
That's what I was about to say. His midsection seemed a
Yeah.
little bit off. That's actually a problem with a few guys in this show. Like, as much as I hate to mention it, Stu's midsection wasn't the best we've seen it as
Yeah,
well.
I didn't even see him. I've been actually,
Yeah.
I helped my brother move today. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Ah, okay.
I don't like to,
Good deeds.
I don't like to take away time from like when there's a show.
Yeah, it is difficult.
But
I know, like, when I get my kids, it's going to be going to be difficult to maybe do these live streams a little bit. It might have to take a small hit, but the promoters are getting a little bit more. What would you say? A little bit more aggressive with their like messages of like, don't use any of our footage. So I'm like, okay. So the promoters,
they said
yeah.
something. Or?
There was a message that was like, if you use anything, whether it's for YouTube videos or whatever, it's like there can be up to a $10,000 fine or whatever. It's like, or something like that. So they're getting a bit like spicy with it. So
is that just the live stream footage?
Yeah. So it seems
this is Gilco, right?
Yeah, this one's Gilco. I thought this was a bit safer to use. I credited Gilco as well and mentioning him and all that sort of stuff. So try to always do that, and I'll put the link to his Instagram in the description later. But yeah, it's but I mean, I was sharing my screen, I was sharing my Instagram, so I'm like, oh, it's same. This is from prejudging as well, so yeah, but it's
midsection's gonna hold him back from a win in this one.
Yeah, I think so. What did you think of Joe Palacios? Did you see the footage of him?
The guy in the comment section, oh, he doesn't look like Art Atwood. Art Atwood's a little bit different. He reminds me of him. I never said that he looks like him.
Yeah.
No, look at
he
that
actually
back
does.
shot. You can show that back shot if you want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll save that one.
I just made that up just for the occasion.
That was very swiftly done. I think Kevin Levrone might be getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. They're showing a lot. Yeah, a lot of Kevin Levrone stuff, but I didn't catch what I was saying. But yeah, there's a whole clip running on Kevin Levrone. They're really making us wait.
My mortal enemy, Kevin Levrone.
Your mortal enemy? Why is that?
Yeah. Well, actually, a guy commented, I asked for requests, like for you guys to, like the fans to give me requests. And some guy commented, let's hear Mark's Mac's wife give her top 10 list of most handsome bodybuilders or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed her anyway, and she laughed. And she said, oh, she's always liked Kevin Levrone. So
really?
Yeah. So I commented back to the guy. I said, she always liked Kevin Levrone.
Yeah, Kevin Levroni's a good looking guy. He's charismatic too, you know. Let me open up this photo. This is Art Atwood and Joseph Palacios. I think I've just got to.
Yeah, read that
this?
commenter, subscriber to Desktop Bodybuilding. You caught me in my sub level. Have you noticed?
I caught you, or you caught me? I know we're around the same, right?
I did catch you, and you caught back up.
I think I'm about to hit 55,555 soon.
You did. You're there.
Oh, I've hit 55,555.
Yes. I was at 4, and then you were at 4, and then I was at 5, and then you did a lot. I knew you were doing this live, so I knew that would bring it up a bit.
It always gives you that little boost.
Commenter, look at their backs. Is he commenting now? I can't see.
Let me see.
That's all I meant, is their backs looked similar. And while you're at it, commenter, subscribe to my channel as well. But Mark's Max Muscle, you missized Art in your memory. Yeah, I think Art was a little taller, but he see how he lurches forward with his one leg and then lurches back? That takes away a lot of height.
Yeah. But that's a good back comparison, but yeah, definitely more crisp in the Joe Palacios version.
So I was correct in my initial thought that he was
very much.
Art's good though.
Yeah, he was for sure. Dan Solomon's on stage right now. He has a what I would call a solid hair transplant.
The balding
I had to mention it.
We don't get the Hulk Hogan anymore.
I know. I heard your video the other day. You were saying about the balding look is basically dead now, and you're like, it's a good look.
I know.
I like that. That was funny.
The men that had them were right rugged and tough too, right? Because they were sick and tired of being bald.
Yeah.
Like Hogan. Well, Hogan wouldn't have been Hogan if he was haired.
I wonder if sometimes I'm like, is it the DHT which makes guys like more aggressive, which is why bald guys are maybe more like manly? So I'm like, maybe.
Do you ever notice bald guys always have hairy bodies? I think it's the hair falls off and it lands while the roots are still alive, and they implant themselves.
It's like a hair transplant, but just different. So we've got Dan Solomon on the screen right now discussing things, I guess you would say. I'm just going to share my... Can I share my screen here? Let me... Can you see that, Mark?
Oh, hold on a second. Oh, yeah, there he is. He's a nice feller.
He is. He's got that hair transplant in.
You think?
That's definitely...
It still looks a little light up on top. Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a hair transplant. I think he had quite a receding hairline, so I'm pretty sure. This is Dan Solomon hair chat. They really drag out this weight for the final two for the awards here.
I just wanted to message my wife and tell her that I'm live so she can see me. She's not home. She went to a family reunion, so I said that I have to help my brother move that day. You see, it all intertwines in, so I don't have to go to her family reunion.
Do you not enjoy family events?
It's an overnight thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like
the big commitment.
Yeah. And I mean, I'd have to make food, and I hate eating at restaurants and stuff. And
yeah,
it's just a big hassle.
That's fair. I get what you're saying. I think guys are more into downtime, like in general as well. Like I think guys like to stay up at night and like I don't know, just like quiet time. Like a man's like quiet times at night. I know Ian Valier does that quite a bit.
That was on Married with Children with Al Borland.
Oh man, I loved that show.
Because he always stays up later, and then the neighbor couple, he was just starting that. He was just starting to stay up a little bit later. And then the woman was bugging the other woman. She's like, "What do you think he's doing? He's having fun without you." You don't like that when you have fun without them. Especially back then, you'd watch late night TV with all the smut and stuff.
Oh, I used to love. Do you know Conan O'Brien?
Come on, you know I watched all those shows.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Oh,
I loved
yes.
Conan.
They're not the same anymore. I will not watch the new ones.
No, me neither. Conan O'Brien, I used to watch that every night. It was like sort of like right as I was going to sleep.
He was later after.
Yeah, but in Australia, I got the day before's episode anyway, so they put it on at like maybe like 10 p.m. or something. So I'd watch it about then, get in bed, put that on. I'm like, this is great.
Yeah, it was on at like 1 o'clock, I think, here.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it was on after David Letterman, or was it Jay Leno?
Here because we had the Comedy Channel. Kevin Levroni's coming out now for the Lifetime Achievement Award, so we're just waiting on the results if you are just joining as well. What were we talking about? We're talking about the time. So yeah, I used to have the Comedy Channel I used to watch it on here, so I'd watch Jay Leno sometimes, and then it would go into Conan O'Brien. But this is all on just one channel.
Was on that channel then.
Yeah. So that's how I consumed it.
Or CBS, and one was NBC.
Yeah, because we don't get those channels, so we just get them through all these other pay TV and stuff.
Canadian TV was like that too. They'd show like Simpsons and stuff on Canadian channels.
Yeah. But we're the same. We're, like all our shows just come through like we have like Channel 7 and Channel 9, and they're our main channels. But yeah, we would either get it through that, like the free to air channels, or we'd have to have like pay TV.
He was in decent shape, like condition wise.
Great condition overall. I'd say maybe a little flat and just looked a little bit smaller in the lineup.
That's what.
But when you look at that, he looks pretty good.
Did you know Conan was one of the writers to The Simpsons?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Don't you remember the "I Didn't Do It" boy episode? I didn't do it. Bart was on Conan
honestly,
O'Brien.
I don't think I've watched Simpsons in so long that I feel like I forget. Well, actually, I know a lot of the episodes.
It's an old one. It's an old, like season 4 or something like that.
Yeah. So Kevin's on stage now doing his speech, accepting his. I assume it's a Lifetime Achievement Award. There's a statue there which looks pretty cool as well.
There's Mr. Jowls on the screen right now.
Yeah, Bruno Santos.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so impressed. I saw your video where you can see his jaw from the back, double bicep. Normally, it's like if you can see a guy's chest from a back double bicep, it's impressive. But with Bruno, it's his jaw. There
was one where I made it a little bit bigger. You must have seen that one.
Oh, I probably would have.
I always do that with Bob Ciccarello.
I love Bob Ciccarello's faces that you make, but you slightly distort.
I think he would enjoy it. Just to be mentioned.
I think so too.
Well, he's into pro wrestling and stuff, right? He knows stuff's a work. Like people that aren't into pro wrestling take everything so serious. They can't separate,
Yeah.
But if more people in bodybuilding were like that, it would, they could really make it entertaining.
Well, I think too many guys just take it too serious. Like
Exactly.
I remember when I was like podcasting and stuff, and I did a few like joke videos and stuff, and some people would just like, they wouldn't respond to it. They'd almost be like offended. And I'm like, really? Like, I'm like, it's just a joke. Like, it's a little clip that you make it's a joke, and you're like, people just don't like to look bad in any sort of way, even if it's a joke, which is weird. Listen, I think Australians can
how much energy and time I put into this physique, and you out in the internet making fun of me.
Yeah, I think that's what it's like sometimes.
I need some carbs.
In Australia, like guys will do this, and it's like you don't get offended really at all. But like that's why Lee Priest is probably the way he is a little bit. Like that's why, as a guy, I feel like you shouldn't. Well, not as a guy necessarily, but just as a human being, maybe just don't take yourself too serious. Too serious.
It's almost like there's a certain cult of bodybuilding. Not so much anymore, but it seems like there was a back in the day that they didn't want people to watch it or to be involved. They were happy just with
Yeah,
the small little community that they had. Because they didn't
I
want
think
new
so.
people coming in saying, his physique looks better than yours. No, we know who's the best. And it
Mm.
just seems like they didn't want to expand.
Well, now it's expanded a lot. I remember I used to go on bodybuilding forums when I was younger and say things like, I'm like, why can't bodybuilding be on TV and stuff? They're like, so many people are like, you're an idiot. It's never going to be mainstream. It's never going to be like popular with normal people. I'm like, well, look now. Like everyone knows someone who competes pretty much. Like it's actually very popular. What's that?
Internet changed everything.
Yeah, massively.
Because everything was for everybody back in the day. Everybody knew, not to talk about The Simpsons over and over, but everybody knew who Bart Simpson was. It was a children's cartoon, but everybody knew who it was. And all the kids knew who Murder, She Wrote was. You know what I mean? Or Matlock. And those were old people shows. But everybody knew who, and we all watched those shows too. But now,
do you miss that a little bit?
I like being able to watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it, but mostly I watch old stuff. So to complain about new TV is kind of ridiculous. You can watch anything you want.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do miss the aspect. I remember going to school the day after like certain shows were on and being like, you knew everyone sort of watched it. Oh, you watched those shows last night, like those TV shows.
Yeah.
Then everyone would talk about them.
A little bit. Yeah, that was kind of entertaining.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. So you knew if something like big was on TV, you knew everyone watched it. Now it's like people just don't know, like crazy stuff happens in the world and everyone's so immune to it and don't know what's happening because it's like, yeah, because it's you just don't see it, I guess, if you choose not to see it nowadays, which is good and bad.
Now people will talk about like in a whole season, they'll watch a season of a show. Did you watch so-and-so season? And they'll be gabbing away. If you walk into the room, it sounds like they're talking about two people that they know. Oh, and he had to go to the hospital. It's like, who are you guys talking about? This guy on my show. Oh, for God's sake. Don't care about that.
What sort of shows does Max Muscle watch?
Price is Right with Bob Barker.
Do you watch reruns?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Oh,
I suppose they're just as good as when they came out, right?
Way better.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I didn't get the adult jokes.
There's adult jokes on The Price is Right?
Like you wouldn't believe. No, me and the wife sit there and laugh our heads off at it.
Did I tell you that my nan was on the my grandmother was on the Australian version of Price is Right?
Yeah. You weren't with her.
No. I was watching it on TV. I remember my dad telling me. Yeah, I got to see her. She ran down. Awesome. She did the whole like, come on down.
Did she get up on stage though?
No, she didn't get past that first bit. Yeah.
You're so lucky. And then
yeah. She wasn't guessing too well. I was disappointed. Her guesses were average. It was like highest without going over, and she was way off. She messed it up every time.
If you can get bid last, you got a good chance because you could just do $1 over the highest.
Yeah, I know. That was a bit of a hack, Some people would be like 400. When someone says 401, I'm like, oh, I'm like, I wouldn't want to say that.
One guy said $3.99, and Bob Barker's like, oh, that's a stupid bid.
Yeah.
He'd have to be right on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially when someone's 400. I know that. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen stuff like that done before. I'm like, some people are so stupid when they get called up, honestly. So, Kevin Laveroni still giving his speech. This is going to be a long lifetime achievement award.
What do you think of Patrick Moore?
What's that? What do I think of him?
Patrick Moore.
Patrick Moore has very similar physiques that he brings to the stage. This one looks pretty good, to be honest, but he's like soft in the glute and ham area a little bit, I'd say. Yeah, you see, he's just not super dug out. What do you think? I don't know.
I think Patrick needs more.
Yeah, more conditioning and more size, or
just more.
Yeah,
more. I mean, he's never going to improve on the structure.
Yeah, I mean, the back double bicep looks very good, like the small waist and everything like that. It's just the conditioning, the conditioning of the glutes and the hams and the back, and it just doesn't pop out enough to offset maybe that slight lack of conditioning for him to like do really, really well in these shows.
Isn't it strange to you that he continues to compete?
And looks similar?
Smile on his face, going to work. Does he know he's not
Yeah,
in the place?
I think that he does, though. I think that he thinks that he's going to place here because he did place second and he beat Bruno Santos.
Yeah, he did get
I didn't
second.
agree with it.
He ain't
but
doing nothing at this show.
No. This is just too deep of a lineup. But I don't know if Patrick just leaves things to the last minute or in terms of conditioning or what it is. I feel like he, some guys sort of do better when it's like you've only got 2 weeks to do it. So you got to go all out and go like so super hard. I think he's got great genetics and probably can get away with that in some regards. But yeah, you can only imagine if he brought like this or better level of conditioning like that Bruno Santos has, because he has that sort of much tighter physique. But yeah, for Patrick,
he's good enough. I'm good enough.
Yeah, you think Patrick thinks that?
Yeah. I tell you, it looks like Bruno ate a whole pumpkin pie with one bite.
Bruno doesn't slowly chew his meals. He just opens his mouth and he puts the whole meal in. He does a meal in one bite.
Big. That's how they get a lot of them bodybuilders. Look at Arnold's mouth, how he opened it up. Lee Haney, too. You ever see Lee? They look like a Muppet.
They just dislocate their jaws. You know, some animals do that. They like dislocate their jaws to consume their food.
Slithery snakes.
Joseph Palacios must do that because he's got a huge amount of muscle. And he's, do you know what's crazy? Mark, it might not be a popular video, but his improvements from his last show, his first pro show, he got 15th at the Cal Pro last year.
Oh, was he?
The improvements the improvements from that to this are crazy. He put up one video on his Instagram where he said, "Oh, throwback," but it's like I thought it was a current one. I'm like, oh, he's not going to do that great. The legs aren't big enough, but he's improved so much since the Cal Pro last year.
The legs could be bigger because his back's so big.
Yeah, exactly. It was more of a discrepancy last year for sure, though. Leg from the side looks really good.
Did you know my name was Maximus on here?
What was that, sorry?
Did you know my name was Maximus on here?
I didn't notice, no.
It was already Maximus. I didn't type it in.
Well, I think when you've used StreamYard before, it's like it remembers for some reason.
Have I used this one?
I think I've had you on here once.
Oh, yes.
I think so.
With Lee Priest.
Yes.
Dill Pickle.
Yes, that's right. Okay, we've got the men's awards coming up now.
See, I was too cheap to buy the live stream, so I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's probably on Ron Harris's. I could go watch Ron Harris.
Does he put the live stream up?
He does sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's high risk, high reward. That is.
Yeah.
High risk.
Yeah. I like Ron. You like Ron, right?
Too.
Okay.
Yeah. He was on my stream on the prejudging. Let's see. Ron Harris. I hate it when you type in someone's name or their channel name and it just doesn't come up with the channel.
The internet's trying to hide them. Oh, he's over 10,000 subscribers.
Oh, really?
He's not live. Yeah, he's not live right now.
He's not live. He probably saw the same message I saw.
Joel swore. Why apologize?
Joey Swole. What did you think of that Joey Swole thing? We've got the pose down right now as well for people watching.
People are so catering to people. Don't even read the comments if it bothers you, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
I mean, people praise these, I don't want to say it, get into them type of topics. There's people that praise these figures that they've never heard of. How do you know these people weren't the most terrible people on earth? And it's probably get the same people saying, you shouldn't cheer for Hulk Hogan. Same people that revere these monsters, just simply monsters back in the old days that they praise.
All right, so we've got the awards. They're about to announce it right now, so keep an ear out for this.
Do you think Joe's going to sneak into third?
I think so.
Do you think Jewett's going to slip out of fifth? Or do you think it's a lock for him? I haven't been watching the live stream.
I think Jewett's sort of locked into like third or fourth. Like he's locked in there. Jon De La Rosa placed 6th.
Okay.
Bruno places 5th.
Bruno. Now we get into Jewett.
John Jewett 4th. Yep. You're right in that.
Now Joe.
Yeah, Joe Palacios will definitely be third.
Yeah, they're not going to give Hutchison third.
Joseph Palacios in 3rd. And it's going to come down to Quinton versus Jordan Hunter. Jordan Hunter. That's an NBA. That's a basketball player. Jordan Hutchinson, yeah.
That's like Dylan's last name, isn't it?
Hudson.
I'm a Hudson. Similar.
Yeah, very similar. 2nd place is... Oh, Quinton Eriya gets 2nd.
No.
Jordan Hutchinson just won.
No.
I was surprised by that. Jordan Hutchinson gets the win.
To be honest with you, Diane. Oh, there goes the views on my Paul Dillette video.
That's... Yeah, I'm not surprised because Jordan looked bad, but just surprised because Quinton looked so good in that lineup, especially at prejudging as well. Quinton's got to be sort of like disappointed, I guess, in this one because I think he thought he would have won. Yeah, I want to see Quinton on that stage.
Always second.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at his face. He's smiling, but you know when someone smiles but they look disappointed? Like he's like smiling, but he's like...
He can't be happy. That's a jolt. That would be a jolt to the system.
Yeah. I think he thought he was going to win, to be honest.
He's
not doing anything wrong in all that, but yeah.
It's... Man, look at 2018. Phil Heath lost to Sean Roden. I thought we were going for the aesthetics now when it was close.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, Jordan...
Hudson or Hutchison.
Mm.
But I mean, this physique is nowhere near what Quinton's is. Look, he's
Jordan has a lot of like hard, round, thick muscle, but I mean, he's still not. It's not like he's so completely inside out that he's overwhelming Quinton. You know what I mean? Like that side leg has like a little bit of fluid in it still. It's still not like perfectly crisp.
With his physique, he should be like Branch Warren.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got glutes, and like you said, he's no more peeled than big dude there. Polish.
Who?
Joe Palacios.
Oh, Palacios. Palacios. Sorry, I thought he was talking about someone else. Palacios. Yeah, I have no idea what if his name is pronounced Palacios. Let's go to a few of the comments. Arlette Fit over 40 says, so sad for Quinton. I was hoping he would win.
Me too, Arlette.
And then Sean says, Jordan's conditioning with full size is what all open bodybuilders need to be like. That's what open is about.
His name's Sean? I thought it was Scene.
Scene. I'm pretty sure it's Sean.
I've only ever read his name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Sean. Jordan got that Nick Walker midsection they like these days.
I'm not hating. It sounds like I'm hating on Jordan, but I'm not.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I'm the same.
That's Steve Halverson. He's the guy that got me my Jay Cutler trophy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Your market's the actual Steve H.
I gotta get it now.
Quinton deserved the win, says Carlos Spent or Carlos Spunt. I don't know. Are you guys blind? Lol. WTF, Jordan is way more polished than Quint. Now, I say Jordan is probably
polished.
More
conditioned. That's about it.
Yeah.
But Quint had a lot of polish on him.
Say hi to Mark from Steve. Oh, show us that. Wait, I'll remove this for a second. That's awesome.
The Jay Cutler quad stomp from the actual Steve Halverson.
Steve, let us know how did you get that made? Like, how did he do
Dylan
that?
accused me of buying it for myself.
Oh, really? I'm sure Dylan would accuse you of that.
Sure you didn't buy that for yourself, he says.
So he got that made, custom made. That's crazy. So cool.
It's a prized
Loho
possession.
says this is the best decision in bodybuilding ever.
Oh, come
Period.
on.
I don't agree.
Oh, yeah, the best one ever.
Someone said Quinton definitely needs better conditioning. I had Jordan winning in a close one.
Yeah, he did need a few things to win a big show against other guys, but Jordan, he was missing some things too.
I mean, yeah, no hate on Jordan because Jordan brought a great physique. He had conditioning, but I just thought that Quinton was going to get it.
What's this guy saying there?
Max Muscle looks like a young Johnny Depp. I like the hair.
Johnny Depp is a good-looking man.
He is.
My father does not like him.
Oh, why? Why?
Just some people like Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't like him. He didn't do nothing to me. Didn't do nothing wrong to me. I just don't like him. My father doesn't like Johnny Depp.
Apparently.
There's not actors that you don't like just for no reason.
Oh yeah. There's quite a few. There's a few guys that just irritate me where I'm like, he's got such a punchable face. Like he just annoys me in every role he does.
Do you remember the little guy from? It wasn't Drew Carey's show. It was King of Queens, I think. Stuart or Stu, the little guy.
Oh, I'm trying to think. I know King of Queens too.
And the little nerd guy. He was on.
There's
He was on that Wesley Snipes movie, Blade.
Oh, I can't even remember, but I'll show you a guy who really annoys me. And I think he's pretty universally liked. I think. I just need to find him by the IMDb page on what movies he's been in. He was in The Maze Runner. Oh, there's two guys in this that I want to punch. Especially this guy. I'll show you. Let me share my screen here.
Let's see this guy with a punchable face.
Yeah. Probably a lovely guy, but...
That's what I mean.
I'm
sure Leonardo DiCaprio didn't do anything wrong.
All right. Oh, you don't like Leonardo DiCaprio?
I won't watch a movie. Yeah, those guys are putty faces.
This one here.
Yeah, he's a putty face. They're always
What's a
on
putty face.
Just a putty face. Yeah.
It's a character he plays too. I don't know. It always just seems to just irritate me, just to no end. I don't know why. Anyway, I'll stop the screen share on that one.
So many of his fans right now, so angry at you.
Yeah, they're furious. I'm sure. I'm sure they're all here.
Somebody said they wanted to punch Stallone in the face. Wouldn't you get mad?
I would be slightly upset. That one's a weird one. I'd be like, how? Why would you want to punch him in the face? He seems great. Everyone loves Sly.
Yeah, no. Looks like he's been punched already, if you know what I mean.
I love the Rambo movies. I remember watching those as a kid, expecting nothing from them.
Oh.
Yeah.
What, the
Jordan
Rambo?
Hutchinson. Yeah, I love Rambo. Do you not love Rambo?
Winner. All right. I'm gonna shut this down. No more bling. I used to love them. I don't love them anymore. I like part 1. Part 2.
I've got this message here. Xavier, have you not watched The Millers? I will say that is one movie where it's a comedy which has that punchable face guy in it, where he's not so annoying in that movie. I'll say that. It's because he's playing a kid role. It's very much like he's not trying to be.
Oh, yes, that kid was in We Are the Millers, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. I like that movie. Yeah. That was a funny movie. Did you like that?
For a more modern movie, I didn't mind it. Because I hate watching new movies. And I did watch Happy Gilmore recently.
Oh, I want to watch that with my girlfriend. Actually, did you like it?
I was on a podcast with Kenson, and as soon as he said he's seen it, I never seen it yet, and I was like, "Don't tell me anything! Don't tell me anything!"
Oh yeah, I listened to that actually. Now I was thinking someone told me that they were doing that. So
Yeah, and then I went.
yeah,
We watched part 1 and then part 2.
did your wife like it?
Yeah, she thought it was okay. I think we both
Did
thought
you
it was okay.
number two?
Yeah. Oh, I love the
Yeah, yeah.
original.
Oh yeah, so I've watched the original so many times.
I lose it, man, every time, and I told myself, I'm probably not going to laugh this time at one part because we watch it like every couple of years or so. It's when Carl has the hand, Carl Weathers, and he's first walking around with him. He's you're kind of ignoring it, and just the way he's doing it, I just crack up and the tears roll down my face.
It's so
And then
good. It's
the scene's over. It's done with. They're going on to the next scene, and I'm still over there laughing. She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm just thinking about that hand," because they redo it in the new one, but it's like a different guy. That doesn't
Yeah.
ruin the movie at all, but it was not funny. I didn't even chuckle at all. I
Oh,
think it
it's
was
so
Carl
good.
had a firm grip on it, right? And he was moving that hand around.
Yeah, I loved it, and I loved it when he something happens to his hand or something like that, and then like Happy Gilmore like shakes it, I think, or he goes to shake the fake hand or something.
Slap
What was that?
shot it off his hand, and then it got run over by a truck.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't,
And he goes,
don't
"Oh,
worry,
that's right."
the
He
bag
goes,
is good and strong, he says. It's made out of wood. But then he went to shake his hand because he glued it all back together. He shook his
and
hand
it
and
crumbled.
broke right off. It was very cheap. The glue wasn't even wet or anything.
Oh, that's right. And he got the alligator as well and put it in the thing, and then he fell out of the. That's why he died.
That's how he died. The alligator got his last revenge.
Yeah, that's a great movie. I miss that so much.
Links to
I'll
Rocky
let.
in that movie.
Sorry.
Links to Rocky in that movie.
I love the Maze Runner movie. I've never seen the Maze Runner.
Maze Runner is a very good movie. I very much liked it. I agree. He has a punchable face. So the character, he's playing. Yeah. Yeah, she says that she didn't like the actor either, and she watched the Maze Runner movie and she loves it. Very good movie, Maze Runner. It's quite cool. Basically, the premise is that they get almost shot into this place where they don't remember how they got there, and then they have to get out, and there's a maze that changes every night, and they try to get out, but you can die if you go in there. So good movie though, very good movie.
Like Running Man.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny? Did you bring that up on a podcast we was on recently, or was that? Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
we
say, I'm
talked
like
about
that.
it, and then we talked about Richard Dawson.
I can't even
Richard
remember.
Dawson. Yeah, he was the host of Family Feud.
Oh, okay, yep.
And he was the main bad guy in that movie.
Yep, I remember now. I don't know how this has turned into movie chat, but this IFBB Pro.
The bear. You gonna punch Bart in the face? The guy looks pretty built, but I don't think you would want to punch Bart in the face. Have you seen the bear? Have you seen the bear?
I haven't seen the bear.
Oh, really? It's an oldie, but a good one. Very quiet.
Bear.
Bart the bear.
He's saying the main guy has got a punchable face.
Oh, was it the guy or the bear that you want to punch?
Oh, I don't know. Wait, I assumed it was the male actor acting in it. I'm not sure.
Well, there's not too many actors in it. See, a bear, his mom dies at the start, so a big male bear has to raise him. So it's two bears, but there is two hunters in the movie, way off in the middle of the wilderness. Is it the movie you're talking about?
Yeah.
OpenX. Guy's an IFBB pro.
Oh, he says no TV show. Seen the bear.
Oh. Have you seen The Bear,
see.
the old movie from the 80s?
I'm looking at that right now. Yeah, it looks weird, that one.
Bear mushrooms in it, and he goes psychedelic.
Oh, is that from that?
You've seen The Bear then?
No, I've just seen someone put up a clip of it or something like that of a bear like tripping out.
Yeah. He eats the mushrooms and he gets all tripped right out. I guess they do that. I said,
oh yeah, they do.
They actually do
that. Yeah, they actually do. I can tell you they do that.
No, but that Bart the Bear, he's been in a lot of movies, like Great Outdoors.
Bart the Bear. Okay, I never knew that.
He was in The Edge with Alec Baldwin. Ever seen The Edge?
I haven't seen that. No, I don't. Well, I don't think so. The thing is, I don't have a good recollection of like movies I watched over 10 years ago, 15 years.
We came from an age where if you owned a movie, you watched it a million times.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, it's a
I used to do
TV
the same.
show.
This is the bear. The guy looks like, I'm trying to think of who he looks like Henry Winkler?
Winkler.
Winkler. Yeah.
Henry Winkler. Hey, that's the Hancock building beside him.
The
See that?
Hancock building?
Yeah, right there. That's
This
in
one?
Chicago. Hancock
Oh,
building.
really?
Yeah.
So apparently
I
this
know
guy's
my
face is
building.
punchable.
It's not the Sears Tower.
Does everyone call it that?
Well, it's in Chicago, and it looks similar. You can actually see the cross hatching, which makes it strong, the building, if you look closely to it.
Interesting. So I think they're saying that this guy has a punchable face. I don't know.
Oh, you probably
Maybe.
kicked my butt. I was going to say the bad word there, but I guess we're live.
That's Lee Priest's job, where he typically gets me demonetized. But
The Christmas
yeah, for
episode.
someone. Sorry.
The Christmas episode.
Yeah. In fact, I was
Yeah,
demonetized. I'm
Leon.
pretty sure. Whereas
Mhm.
Justin Shier was out of the top group. Unfortunately, he would have been. Justin Shier was outside of a second call out. There's no individual videos of him like this, like from Gilco Production. So Justin Shier would have been, like 9th or 10th in this show. Which
Ooh, he must not have been happy about that.
I don't imagine so, but like there's a lot of guys that won't be happy with the placings here. Like Jon De La Rosa in 6th. I don't think he's going to be incredibly stoked about that. Like Stuart Sutherland, like there's a lot of guys placing lower than they would have wanted to place. Like most people are going
really
to. But
wasn't that bad in this lineup.
what's up?
6th really isn't that bad for this lineup.
It's not, but I think it will still hit some guys, hoping to qualify for the Olympia, and they play 6th, they'll be like, damn. So I'm looking forward to seeing, like, Jordan Hutchinson's doing the Texas next week, I believe. Quinton Eriya is also doing the Texas next weekend as well. So,
well, that'll be interesting. There's a rematch that I do want to see.
Yeah, I want to see that for sure too. So I wonder if Quinton will have a different game plan, if he'll come in like a little bit more crisp, or what he can do. I think he has more room for improvement than Jordan, but Jordan can also, work on a few things as well. So it should be an interesting Texas Pro next weekend.
Whatever they tell him, if they say, we want you a little more conditioned, no matter what, if he comes in more conditioned, if he loses size, they pretty much have to give it to him. Well, he did what we said.
Yeah. I always wonder that if they take that into consideration. Like, imagine being a judge saying, hey, change this pose, bring your conditioning a little bit more and you'll win. And then if they do those two things, it's pretty hard not to give them the win, as a judge.
That's like Marcus Rule, why they always held him down. What do we tell him? We don't want him to win. Just tell him we want him bigger. So they told him he was too small. He wasn't big enough.
Oh my God. Really?
He's not going to be able to get... You never heard that story?
No. Never. I'm surprised. Who told him that? The judges, or?
I don't know. If you never heard that, maybe it's just a fake story.
I haven't heard a few things.
I heard
guess.
Marcus say it. I thought Marcus said it.
Oh, really? Maybe. Well, I just haven't heard it, obviously. But it's there's some weird stories like that. There's
maybe they said your legs, and he just kept that to himself.
His legs were his downfall, right? Marcus Rule.
They were good. They weren't bad at all. They had some hamstrings too.
Yeah.
Back was decent. He just didn't have that dry condition.
Yeah.
But yeah, his legs were a little small when he stood next to Coleman.
How do you think Marcus would do nowadays? Do you think he would get penalized more heavily for his biceps? And
well, look at the biceps you're seeing today. They look a whole lot softer and squishier than his.
True.
Than the other guys.
I think there's just an unrealistic looking peak or something, but maybe I'm misremembering a bit as well. But I remember his physique.
It got pretty big. It was huge.
It says Steve H says the Marcus rule you need to be bigger was the judges telling him that, I believe, at the Night of Champions that he lost. True story.
There you
There you go.
Steve Halverson says, and he's competed too. Steve.
Oh, he has?
Oh, yes.
I like it. Mark Doolan says Marcus' wife was a huge guy back then and returned to
Marcus's
humanity.
wife was a big woman. I remember the grocery store episode.
Oh, I do.
And he had one good cigarette. Tobacco.
He used to smoke during his workouts, right?
During the workout?
Or at the end? I can't remember.
Probably at the end.
I've seen a video as a training video, and he's outside the gym smoking. But I remember it was always
a video about that, and I never did.
It was always so mind blowing to me that he smoked. But looking at it now, I'm like, I think there's not a lot of guys that do, but probably more than you think.
90% of the wrestlers when I used to wrestle smoked.
Yeah, I think Ian Valier does.
Ian has a cigarette. Was that a cigarette in the video he was smoking?
Yeah. There's a few videos of him smoking.
Yeah,
cigarettes.
mine was a cigarette too.
Oh, really?
No.
What?
But
No.
I posted that on my Facebook too, and all these like old ladies that know me. Mark, you put that cigarette out. I'm like, listen, lady, you used to smoke in the 80s when I was a kid, and you guys were all healthier than we are now. What's wrong with smoking? Let's make smoking great again. No, I don't smoke cigarettes. And the family that I come from, everybody smoked.
Oh,
Both
really?
brothers, my only sister and both parents, everybody smoked. I tried it. Just didn't
escaped it.
I never got addicted to it.
Yeah. Unless you're doing it like as a coping thing and you're continually doing it, it's not that easy just to be like addicted. You know, like it does.
A lot of kids did.
Well, that was weird. I just clicked my fingers and then my whole screen where you were and everything just went white and then just popped back up. That was weird. It was like as soon as I clicked, it went
white for you, eh?
Yeah, my whole screen went white. Like you disappeared, I disappeared, and then it came back up. That was weird. Anyway, Mark. Did it all go black when I did that?
Yeah, the screen went black.
That was weird. I don't know how that happened. I didn't even knock anything. Anyway, Mark, I'm going to wrap it up. I've been up most of the night. I did fall asleep between prejudging and finals there for a bit, but I need to get a bit of rest. Well, actually, I don't even have that much time. I've got to go pick my girlfriend up at the airport. So she's been away for a month. So
a month?
Yeah, a month. Yeah, it's been a while. In Singapore. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, do you know what's funny? I was actually thinking about that's a drink. That's it. It's with gin, I believe. It's funny. I actually I drank. I don't know if it's Singapore Slings or if it's another drink, but those things they don't taste like they have much alcohol in them. They're dangerous.
Yeah, you got to watch them ones.
Yeah. Anyway, Mark, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thanks
I enjoy chatting to you as always. Go check out Mark's Max Muscle on YouTube. Tons of bodybuilding comparisons, regular content always going up, and just watch along with his content because there's humor in there. There's good comparisons in there. There's a lot of good stuff. So go follow that. And yeah, that's it for this one. So that's it for myself, Xavier Wills, and Mark of Mark's Max Muscle. We are, wait, I've got to end the stream thing. We are